awareness feel uncomfortable before it feels fearing? What do you say about it?
Yeah, because growth feels uncomfortable, right?
Now, what does it mean to take emotional responsibility without self-blame?
Yeah, so I mean, understanding your triggers, right? As you
So, what does awareness feel uncomfortable before it feels fearing? What do you say about it?
Yeah, because growth feels uncomfortable, right? Like it's stretching you. You know, at the beginning, it's going to feel really weird that it's going to feel uncomfortable. Yeah, you're challenging your belief system. You're challenging essentially everything that you've known since you were a child and your whole programming. And that is uncomfortable. That's not easy to do, but that's where you grow. So when you're stagnant, that means you're not growing. You're basically staying stuck in this victim mentality. You're staying stuck and you're not growing. You're not moving forward. So that's why I think it's a little uncomfortable, is because that's when you know, okay, there's real growth here. I'm learning something and I'm growing into the better version of myself.
Got it. Now, what does it mean to take emotional responsibility without self-blame?
Yeah, so I mean, understanding your triggers, right? As you can't heal, right? If you don't understand what your emotional triggers are, you can't heal. And self-love, right? Self-love does not mean self-blame. It doesn't mean abandonment. It doesn't mean abandonment. It means that essentially you love yourself enough to heal, you know, and that's a good thing. You don't want to pass your traumas down to your kids or to other relationships, because you're just going to keep repeating the same pattern over and over and over until at some point you're literally going to have to look within. Yeah. So I think we're just in an era these days where we're more aware, there's more knowledge today, and like we are the generational trauma breakers because there's just so much more awareness about mental health today. And again, self-love does not equal self-blame. That is a good thing when you are, you know, loving yourself, having that confidence within yourself to challenge yourself and heal within.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I totally understand that. Now, Ewelina, how can someone begin inner, healing, even if they feel overwhelmed or lost, if you say?
Yeah, I mean, it's baby steps, right?
Yeah. That's my question. I just want from your side, what kind of changes should anybody adopt when someone feels that kind of stuff? So they would like to change, but how? What are the steps, you can say?
Yeah, I mean, this first step is getting out of that victim mentality, that realizing that you don't have to blame the whole world. It's okay. Like you just take the courage to look within. I mean, baby steps, right? Understanding that it's going to be okay on the other side. Begin reading, watching videos, understanding what mental health really is about, understanding your childhood, taking little steps to just look within yourself. I think that is the first step, is just having the courage, because sometimes if you don't have the courage to look within, you can't really heal. So the first step would be, self-love, understanding you are worth it. You are worth it. You are loved. And you can do this. You can do this. Have the confidence in yourself to know that healing is possible, but it does take work. It does take work.
Yeah, definitely. So what's one gentle practice practice anyone listening can start today?
Yeah, I mean, I'm big into affirmations, like Think and Grow Rich, the book by Napoleon Hill. I'm really big into affirmations and goal setting. I think that is something like daily affirmations that, you are loved, you are enough, you are perfect just the way you are. You don't need to change for anybody. You don't have to put on a fake mask. Essentially, you can be your true, authentic self. I think that's where the real empowerment goes. when you can kind of go into a room and be your real authentic self and truly not care what other people think or say, that's when you know you have the empowerment, and that's where you know healing is starting. That's where you're kind of showing up. You have that inner strength, you have that inner courage, and just knowing that you are enough, just the way you are. Just keep saying that to yourself. Have positive mindset, because again, it starts with the mindset too. What you are inside, you portray to the outside.
Yeah, definitely. So at the end, if someone someone feels seen by this conversation, definitely should be. So what would you want them to know?
Yeah, let them know that, please reach out. You're not alone. Many people struggle. I would say almost all of us do. Everybody could use a coach and understand themselves. Healing is the first step. We all have things from our past, from our childhoods that essentially we need to process. We need to process this information. And that's kind of where coaching is a little bit different than therapy, is because we hold the client accountable for the actual goals that they're setting. So if they have a certain goal, I would hold them accountable for that. There's a measuring system that I use to track their progress. There's 3 different pillars in my program, but it all starts again from understanding your past, challenging yourself, understanding what are your values, like your real values, not the values that your parents told you or society told you. Like, what are your actual values and beliefs? Believe it or not, many people don't know that. Like, trying to find what their authentic values and beliefs are, and then reprogramming and or challenging some of those beliefs, to see, does this make sense? It helped me in childhood, but does this make sense in adulthood? So I think, just again, reach out. You're not alone. Everybody struggles with something, and just know that healing is the first step. You gotta reach out. It's a team effort, and that's the only way you can move forward with your progress in life. So
all right, totally got it. Ewelina, at the end of this call, if somebody would like to reach you, if somebody would like to talk with you, and if somebody wants to take a discovery call from you, so what are the steps they need to take? Can you kindly let us know about, or if you would like, so show your website or Instagram, anything. So if somebody would like to reach you, your contact number, email, something like that, if you would like to share, so we are happy to show the people.
Yeah, so if you go to my website, realauthenticself.com, you'll find a little bit about the different coaching programs I have, the online courses that I will be setting up, a little bit about myself. You can book a free discovery call there from my Calendly link. I'm also on different social media platforms. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, and I'm on YouTube, and also on LinkedIn under Real Authentic Self, or under my name, Ewelina Mroczka, which is my name, and then my company is Real Authentic Self. So you can find all that information on my social media handles. And the first call is free. It's a 30-minute discovery call where we understand, would we be a good fit to work together? What kind of healing are you looking for? And then we kind of, we go from there.
Yeah, and thank you so much, for this free discovery call, because a lot of coaches, they are not giving away the free discovery call, but you are basically giving away discovery call. That means a lot. That means, you are basically would like to help people in that way, where they can transform their life into a real healing system or life, you can say. So last, anything if you would like to say to people, and definitely this podcast series will be continue, and we invite someone else in this podcast as well, and might be they will also ask different questions, because people desperately would like to see Ewelina, would like to talk to you, see these kind of stuff. So anything, any last verdicts of your, please?
Yeah, don't be afraid to reach out. I'm telling you, I think the world today we need this in the world today. We need more knowledge. We need more awareness. We're living in very strange times, as you can tell, around the world. And I think mental health awareness is where it is. Just understanding yourself, so we don't get ourselves into these interesting things that we have right now. So, don't be afraid. Take that first step. Have the courage to heal. Have the courage to look within. And, I'm right there. I'll help you along the journey. And it is a transformative journey. So, I look forward to hearing from people that will be reaching out.
Definitely. And definitely, we are sharing your website, your contact number, each and everything on this podcast. So definitely people will reach out to you in the next near future. Once again, Ewelina, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for coming and giving us your precious time. And definitely, we will keep on looking to do a next podcast in the next near future. So we request you, we will invite you for the next podcast as well. But now it's being a very, very, humble and thankful stuff from my side.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, and appreciate you taking the time as well.
Thank you so much, Ewelina.
Welcome.